Hi fellow YouTubers, today we're going to talk about how to protect yourself if you're selling gold or silver on eBay. There are a lot of scammers out there right now, and the newest trick, and actually it's probably not new, it's probably been going around for a while. It just happens to be that recently I've had several of them try to scam me. Now what they're doing is, they're like, we'll see here, this is a lot of silver that I had put on eBay. It was all tested prior to going on magnetic test. It's non-magnetic, and I also did the acid test, which I purchased from Puritest, which they have really good products. Everything was tested, not just once, I tested it twice. This was the second one that I had shipped out, and the first one and this person, they might have been together, I'm not sure, because they both seemed to say that X amount of grams of this was not sterling silver, and they claimed that it supposedly was silver over copper. So what we're going to do is, we're going to take out some of this jewelry, which they claim was silver over copper. And of course, I said I was not going to give a refund. And this is what, whoops, let's find it. Just lost it. This is what they do. They will email you, and what they'll do is they'll open a case. Instead of emailing you directly, which is what you should do, as a buyer or sellers contact each other directly before you get eBay involved. What they do is they open a case because it puts a fear into a seller, and that's why they do that. They open a case and they'll state, oh, I received your 47.78 grams, but 20-something grams of this is not silver, so you need to refund me for the 27 grams or whatever, or send me additional 27 grams. Now, folks out there, I'm going to tell you something. When someone starts making demands like that, that is a red flag. Because first of all, I've had it to where I have bought silver on eBay, and in fact I recently bought a small lot, and 5 of the chains were not silver. They were stamped because it comes out of China, and that's going to be another video on what to pay attention to when you're buying silver on the internet. Now, getting back to this here. So, of course, he already made demands. He wants me to give him a partial refund. There was nothing stating, by the way, are you going to send me my silver back that you claim was not silver? Or he wants me to send him additional 20-something grams of silver. Hello. If you have any brain or any type of education, that right there will tell you that that person there is trying to scam you. And I had two of these in 1 week. And the first one, I flat out and told him, I am not giving you a partial refund. All this is tested. And all of this is authentic silver, and the purity is tested. I have excellent feedback. I researched to make sure that what I sell people is what they will receive. So when somebody tries to scam me, I take it very, very personally, because for one thing, I believe in honesty and integrity. And it seems to be lacking with some of these people. They're trying to get something for free, and they're cheating other people. And it has to stop. And that's why I'm going to do this video, because if you are selling gold or silver, or if you're somebody who has never sold anything on eBay, you're falling on hard times, you're going to get rid of some of your jewelry or electronics. Even with electronics, we're going to do a video on that one as well. You need to protect yourself with electronics. Get the serial numbers, write them down. But back to the silver. So he claims that all this, and before we get started, let's get this out of here. This one here. This here is an antique sterling silver Napier earring. And this is a scrap lot. And people are buying scrap lots because some people will melt it down. Some people may have the other earring. Who knows why they buy scrap lots of silver. But this earring here, and then he stated that this earring was plastic. This here it is glass. So that was a first lie, because I knew that this was glass and was not plastic. This is actually check glass. And this is an old antique sterling silver earring made by Napier. And it's hallmarked, and it has a mark right here. Now, the other person that tried to scam me, he actually literally destroyed some of the silver that I sent him. It looks like he put a blowtorch to it. And what I did, I nipped it in the bud right away. I told him I was reporting him to eBay for potential fraud. And one other thing that I will tell you, that if they try to fraud you on a huge level, that is considered interstate commerce fraud, and that is a felony. Something this level here, this was a $20-something auction, and yes, people, he got this much sterling silver for $20-something and tried to scam me on $20-something. I mean, like, what did you want me to refund you, 62 cents? So we're going to take some of this silver that he claimed was not silver, and I have my testing stone. This one up here is the one we're going to use. This one down here I use for gold. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to we'll take this one here. And what you do is you just take it and you gently, you don't want to scratch the stone, you just rub it on there. You get enough silver coating, and as you can see, there's the silver. Let's take some acid. I don't want to accidentally burn my fingers here. Okay, then you just take it and you just put just a little drop of acid. Come on, there you go, booger. Alrighty. And make sure you don't get it on your hands, it will burn. If you do get it on your hands, you can just use cool water to neutralize it. But the best way is to maybe have a little bit of baking soda mixed with water, because that will neutralize the acid. Now on these stones, it is very hard to see when it turns red. If it is sterling silver, if it's 0.9, if it's over 0.925, it'll be bright red. If it's 0.925 to to 950, it'll be dark red, sometimes bright red. It's hard to see, so what I usually do is I put a light on there. And let's see here. And I don't know if you can see it. It has fired up red. There's some lines. You can see the red lines in there. In fact, let's scoot the acid over to the other. Let's get it really so you can really get a good look at that when it turns beet red. Okay, it's kind of hard to see it, but let me see if I can get that light on there. And you can see there's red lines that are running in there. So that shows that that's purity on that one. And then what I'm going to do is, let's just take, I'll tell you what, let's take this one here. And this one is actually an older ring, an earring, and it is marked Bow Sterling with a B in the middle. And Bow Sterling is kind of like Well Sterling. Those are old, they're vintage and antique makers of jewelry, and they do silver. Let's see here if you can see it. It's kind of hard. There, it's marked right there where my finger is. Okay, so we have a nice little line here. What I'm going to do is we're just going to drip this over that way. Let it sit for 1 second. And here shortly it will start firing up red. And there it goes, right there. It is firing up red. Let me see if I can, it's kind of hard to see it. There we go. There's a center line running right between it. You should be able to see the red. So that is sterling. Now he claimed that this is 47.78 grams of silver in here. He tried to say that pretty much half of it was not sterling. I've already tested 2 pieces. I can test every single piece that's in this bag, and I will guarantee you that every piece in this bag is sterling silver. Let's take this. This here is a Michael Anthony. It's a 0.925 silver charm. And I get upset because I just, if you got this for next to nothing to begin with, and I'm actually kind of glad he sent it back. And I'm hoping maybe this person is watching the video because he knows he's a scammer. Oh, here, let's go ahead and we'll just see if we can get that one to run. Yeah, we'll just have to put you down for a second. And I'm in my little workshop. I have a little RV that I use for my workshop, so kind of keeps everything from getting cluttered. Keeps your home and your work separate, especially when you're doing this, So this was a Michael Anthony. It's 0.925 Italy, and let's see if you can see it. It's right there with that little shell part sticking out, like right in here. It is stamped. Okay, and we just put the solution on here, and there it goes. It is firing up red. Where is it at? Right here. Okay, let's see if there you go. I don't know if you can see the red line that's in there. So the reason I'm doing this video is just to let you know that there's people out there who will scam you. You know, if you're selling gold and silver, you know what you have. Now, of course, there are the people who are on the other end, the ones who are scamming buyers. But this here is mainly dealing on if you are selling gold and silver or considering it. I would even suggest that if you have a high dollar item that you're getting ready to send out, do like I do. I videotape it. And I show that it's been acid tested. I show the quality, and here we can even. This is a powerful magnet. Get one of these. This one here is actually 2 magnets. See if you can see it. Whoops, where did it go? It's actually 2 magnets. This one will pull the fillings right out of your teeth. And This here is a sterling silver necklace, gold wash. And let's see. You can see, oh, I'm all upside down. I apologize. You can see that I'm putting the magnet there, and it's not, that's me moving it with my finger. So that's a good way to test it. You test it first with a magnet. That's not a sure-proof way. You also would need acid because stainless steel and brass are non-magnetic, and the Chinese have really been importing a lot of fake silver. Avon is really big. We're going to do a video on Avon because I'm very upset with them. I have probably a good 2-3 ounces of things that are marked Avon, 0.925 in sterling, and no, they are not 925 in sterling. So, and they know what they're selling, and they really need to work on it because they are actually frauding their customers, and that's not right. Because not everybody walks around with a test. If you got silver and you got gold and you're unsure, go online. You can find it from Pure Test is a really good company. They've got good reviews. There's other companies out there too. So go out there, get yourself some, and test your jewelry. You'll be surprised. I've heard rumors of people that even had bought something from reputable jewelry stores, tried to pawn it, and come to find out it wasn't diamonds. It was like maybe cubic zirconians. So if you're going to be selling gold and silver, test it. This here, again, was a buyer who tried to rip me off on eBay. I did not bow down to him. I did not bend into him. I told him he will not get a partial refund. I also told this person that he will send it back to me and I will refund him completely. Now, he did lie. This will all, when I'm done with it, I've already did 3 pieces, and they all 3 already, you can see the red on that one. That one there is like bright red. All 3 of these have already tested, so I know the rest of it because I test every piece that is in this bag, that it is quality sterling silver. So again, if you're deciding to sell on eBay, protect yourself, get some sterling or gold acid, and videotape it. If you send a high dollar item out, videotape it so you've got something to help you and back you up and protect you if they try to come against you. And again, let's stop these frauders because, hey, it's not right, and they need to be put in their tracks, and they need to be stopped. Okay, everybody, have a great day, and we'll have more videos coming up on how to protect yourself from being scammed.